Nibbana has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything, with that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. Each one of us has left the karmic difficulties in the samsara so much. Therefore, the only thing is to make a conclusion for the purification for the physical world only, with the great compassion only. Don't think that it is ending from anything, ending in anything. Samsara is not yet ending. How many lifetimes that we have spreading all the projection, teaching and misleading anyone, making others to circling in all forms, in variations of forms. That's still one's own karma, one's own karmic difficulties by one's own cause. Therefore, it's not about ending, the ending itself. Helping through ending, this is the great compassion only. How much one share and pass on the practices, the teaching. This is just circling, both worldly and Dhamma. How many seeds we have passed on. This is one's own result in everyone. It's everyone's own work result that make others circling. This is karma. Therefore, helping through ending, not ending and escaping. This is the great compassion. Samsara is still not yet ending. We are still amid samsara as usual. Even nothing is in the midst of anything. Still in the midst of everything. We are still in the midst of everything. Therefore, only share the great compassion. From not involved within the non-involvement itself, simultaneously with every atom of the physical world. Therefore, there is the purification through the extinction and emptiness, that which has nothing to do with extinction or not extinction, being empty or not. Therefore, it's not limited with just being empty or not empty, extinction or no extinction. Let's shift towards the great compassion simultaneously, instantly. Nibbana or enlightenment has nothing to do with involvement or non-involvement. Nothing is within involvement or non-involvement. Let's proceed simultaneously all together. Each one's karma has left within samsara, not little at all, and then spreading its seed further and further. Whatever that one has taught others, to grasp this and that, making up out of nothing totally. All the cause of suffering and the suffering seed of samudaya has been left in samsara greatly. If samsara is not yet ending, don't think that one is ending. Therefore, only share the great compassion. Ending can be ended by the great compassion for samsara. Therefore, from not attached to the non-attachment itself, proceeding simultaneously with everything. With this, it will end all about fixated or non-fixated. that which has nothing to do with fixation or not fixation, attachment or non-attachment. It will give ending to both attachment or non-attachment. Not having even the not having itself, proceeding with simultaneously with samsara. So it will give ending and purifying all the delusion regarding having or not having simultaneously. Not involved even with the non-involvement itself, with everything. That which has nothing within involvement or non-involvement. Let's proceed simultaneously like this. It will purify all the delusion to involve or not involved. Even indifference is still involving with the indifference. Even stillness is still involving with the state of stillness. Even ordinariness is still involving with the state of ordinariness. That which has nothing within involvement or non-involvement with everything. This will purify both the delusion to involve and non-involved simultaneously. Even the indifference is still involving with the indifference. The same to the stillness, involving to the stillness. Relating, involving. Nothing is within relating or not relating, involving or non-involvement with everything, everything, everything. Let's proceed simultaneously, purifying simultaneously altogether is the great compassion. Don't make oneself in stillness or indifference. Don't make oneself in silence. Make oneself in extinction or having nothing. Not having, even not having itself with everything. Don't make oneself having nothing. There is everything there. It's all about samsara. Don't make oneself in silence, in stillness or indifference. How can it be like that? It's full of everything there. Not having within the non-having itself simultaneously. Nothing is within the non-involvement altogether. Proceeding like this. There's a lot of involvement and relating. A lot of relating. Even proceeding in the non-involvement is still involvement. Nothing is within the non-involvement, purifying like this right away. Whatever that is tying up with gaining and losing, it is the firm cycle in the samsara. Gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing is the opinion that is binding, the desire of the opinion that is binding. It is samsara of suffering. help unwind for everything, bless everything. For both concrete and that which is added in the concrete and abstract, bless everything. For both the mind and everything that is added in the mind, that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging simultaneously with everything, that will purify all the being specific in the form and formlessness, in the body and the mind. All being specific that is added in all things in body and mind. Nothing is within involvement or non-involvement altogether. It will purify all the delusion and delusive attachment that is added in all forms in body and mind. Nibbana has nothing as such, yes or no. That which has nothing to do with yes or no. It's not about anything in yes or in the no. In this is it or this isn't it. Nibbana or enlightenment doesn't have such a thing as yes or no. No is not even no itself. Actually, there is no such thing as emptiness. Being empty or not is the opinion that is creating it, fabricating it. There is no such thing as having or not having. Not having even the not having itself. So there is no need to be deluded to having or not having. This will give ending. Not having to not having itself will give ending to all the delusion about having or not having. Disengaging is not about anything within engaging or disengaging. Emptiness is not about anything within being empty or not. Non-involvement is not about anything within involvement or non-involvement. Liberation is not about anything within liberating or not liberating. Then there is a purification for all this regarding being empty or not, involvement or not. Disengagement is not about anything within engaging or disengaging. This will purify all the delusion to engage or disengage. And proceed this together with everything. Cut through deluded knowing simultaneously with everything. This is called great compassion. Proceed simultaneously, constantly with everything. Form up these reminders. Everything is from the great compassion. Otherwise, it will be in a way that is kind of proceeding in the way that is not vibrant, with just making tea, drinking tea, be active, everything. Otherwise, it's just sluggishly, on and on. Nothing is within involvement or non-involvement completely. Everything. Otherwise, you will be dropping within the energy, dropping in energy, stuck in stillness and indifference. Just like open up the coconut shell and then creating oneself in such a way, practicing in stillness, practicing state of single-mindedness. When you open up, then you go in hiding in again, in those states of mind. This is like a coconut shell, open it and then closing it. So beware. Everything. Nothing is within engaging or disengaging simultaneously. Nothing is within involvement or non-involvement. With everything, everything, everything. Nothing is within yes or no. This is the reminders of the great compassion. Let's proceed simultaneously with it. It will purify the delusion to think that this is it or this isn't it simultaneously.